Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Essence, or if you don't know me already, I do many things on my page, mainly readings, talk about magic, self-improvement, just any advice to help you evolve and embrace and embody your higher self. And if you want to book a reading with me or do a one-on-one session with me, I will have my calendar leave below. So feel free to just click it and book a session with me. But today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about cleansing and banishing. In the last video, we talked about protection magic. But also, within that, we got to learn how to do cleansing and banishing work as well. And we're going to talk about the difference between the two. But normally, in retrospect, that banishing, cleansing, protection, in that order. In that order, in my opinion. Some people do cleansing, banish, and protection. I normally do banish, cleansing, and protecting. So, let's talk about cleansing. Cleansing is pretty much cleansing the space. Like you cleaning your house. That's pretty much what it is. You cleaning your house. But banishing is throwing away shit that you do not want no more. Removing and clearing things from your space and your energy that you do not want no more. So, cleansing is like, cleaning your house, making it smell good, knowing that your space is clean and clear. You pretty much removing that stagnant energy in the space. When your house is just dirty and you're like, I just feel like I need to be cleaning this up, clean it up, make it feel nice, make it smell good, and things like that. That's what cleansing is about. To pretty much clean your house, clean out the stagnant energy, moving your furniture around just to, get that energy flowing in your house again. So banishing, on the other hand, is pretty much throwing away shit that you don't want, clearing and banishing negative energy from your space, any unwanted energy that you don't want in your space. And banishing is good for like energy that try to attach you throughout the day, whether they wandering or just intentionally trying to attach to you. That is a great technique to add into your workings and in your practices. So when you banish, cleanse, and protect, you pretty much banishing, removing negative energy from you. Cleansing, pretty much removing the stagnant energy, make sure the energy is still clear after you banish, and then you protecting by sealing off that energy, by shielding your energy, shielding your home, whatever you're trying to protect in general. Okay. So why I think these are very important for basic people that's trying to learn magic and things like that. It's very important so you don't have to be first getting attacked by people who you don't even know. And a lot of times it's not lighting a candle and somebody speaking over a candle and sending negative energy towards you. People can be thinking negative and ill intent just by speaking negative things towards you or giving you a nasty comment about who you are, what you're doing, and things like that. That is negative energy, okay? And we don't need it. We need some good old positive and neutral energy in our space, okay? So that's pretty much why I think it's also important. And then it helps prevent you from being drained, especially if you're an empath. It helps you just to be more clear and aware in your own path and not be causing confusion in our path. Because a lot of times when people send us negative energy or we send negative energy to ourselves, it causes confusion. Sometimes you just really need to do a little cleansing just to get the energy moving again, get the stagnant energy off of you. And I always recommend you at least cleanse and banish every day. And protection once a week, every 2 weeks. How many times you want to protect, it depends on what you want to do. Like I said, magic is more of an intuitive practice of what you feel called to do. So when it comes to the cleansing and banishing, they go hand in hand, in my opinion. And it helps us just be more aware and conscious. It helps us see clearly through the fog. That's why, see through the fog. And implementing this in your everyday life, like when you want to do a quick little cleansing. I always say, like in the last reading, we broke down like water, fire, and earth. So when you want to use water, you have your nice little spritz spray to pretty much cleanse and clear. When I say cleanse and clear, I interchange between banish and clearing. So them two. So in my opinion. So when I'm like done being from outside, there's a lot of energy and things like that, I do that little spritzing around my body, have me a nice little spray bottle. You can literally put like Florida water or whatever, or Florida water, whatever cologne you want to put in the bottle, and spread all over yourself just to cleanse and clear and banish unwanted energy. And I also add protection into it too, so you can have a 3-in-1. You don't have to do these separate steps separately. You don't have to do these different spells separately. You can just put them all in one, and they can do all what you need to do. Okay, we don't have to make it complicated. And you can also smudge. Smudging is good for in my opinion, is mainly for cleansing and clearing your energy, but also you can protect it, like a dragon blood smudge stick, or I was gonna say sandalwood smudge stick is really good as well. I would recommend sage, but it's like I'm not recommending that. It's more for the indigenous practice, and it's slowly going extinct because overproduction of sage. So use other herbs. There's so many different herbs out there. Lavender is really good for the cleansing energy. Dragon blood is just my favorite because you can use all three of it, like cleansing, purification, and protect the energy. Dragon blood is that girl. Don't sleep on her now. Don't sleep on her at all. A rosemary bundle, a cedar bundle. I'm trying to think what other ones. And if you want to do like just herbs in general, like rosemary, I'm going blank right now. Black pepper, like I said, salt and pepper is really good combination. Salt as well. Salt is more for the cleansing aspect, and then you got that pepper is for the banishing, clearing, and protective energy as well. I can't think of it all on the top of my head right now. Rue is really good, but pretty much implementing it in your everyday life and not being so drained, especially if you go to like grocery stores and stuff like that and you having headaches and you feel drained every time you go out. That's why you need to keep up the cleansing, the banishing, cleansing, and protective aspect of your working, so you won't be so drained just interacting with certain people. Some people don't even realize they are energy vampires because they just normally live like that, and that's how they was raised. So the only way to prevent that is just pretty much be up your spiritual hygiene all the time to make sure you are able to actually move forward in your life without feeling bogged down. And sometimes it's due to just life in general, but other times we can actually prevent that by, banishing, cleansing, and clearing. And banishing is that girl. I love to banish some energy in my space, especially if you're smudging your space in your room or your house or things like that. Don't be afraid to tell these ghosts and spirits to get the hell out. Get the hell out. You don't have to be like, dear spirits and stuff like that. No. I think they be laughing at me. When I first started my practice, they was laughing at me and talking about, get out my house, being all night. I be like, get the hell out. You're not welcome in there. I didn't invite you in here. Okay, you can don't get. Alright? Oh, cayenne pepper is really good too, to add that extra bang for working and to banishing some shit out of your space. Yeah, fiery stuff like hot sauce, or also vinegar is really good to cleanse and clear anything as well, like banishing and removing stuff from your space. Baby, don't be afraid to tell these ghosts and spirits to get the hell up out your space, because this is your space. This is your energy. You gotta hold authority over your own energy. That's when they gonna take you seriously, okay? Because you can't be over here being all nice and kumbaya with these motherfuckers. You gotta get them out, man. But no, for real, like tell them to get the hell out, because this is your authority. You have control. What you allow can actually happen. So when you deny something, you don't have to allow that thing to be attached to you or that spirit to be attached to you, because you can actually remove that and banish that from your space. Okay? So, yeah, just remember that you are an authority in your own space, in your own mind, in your own spirit. Because once you know your own power and know what you want to allow and what you don't allow, it makes things a lot easier. But if you don't have like own personal boundaries, it's easy to be taken control of. And when you have these 3 steps, banish, cleansing, and protecting in your working, it pretty much help you be safe. This is your boundary to yourself spiritually, sometimes physically, mentally, emotionally. See through the illusions. And a lot of times it really does clear out the fog, and you see things a lot clearer, because this whole time you haven't been doing no cleansing, protection, or any of that. It makes it seem like you have all these energy attached to you that's been bogging you down because they're not really your own energy. Yeah. So you're just pretty much clearing the space for yourself to actually be able to move through the world smoothly and comfortably in your own energy. So having these steps is really beneficial and more sustainable in your practice than doing a love spell or doing a money spell. If you don't have like cleansing, banishing, and protection down in your working, it's easy for somebody to come into your space and fuck some shit up. Fuck up your spell, fuck up your mind, fuck up things that you're not fully clear on. And we want to be stable and grounded within our own energy when it comes to our practice, whatever we want to do some magic or things like that to help us be more clear-minded. Right? And I'm trying to think what other ways you can actually cleanse and clear your space. Of course, smudging, smoke cleansing, spirituing yourself with some sprays and some colognes, some oils. There's some good companies out there, spiritual girlies out there that's selling their good oils out there that can help you with your practice even if you don't know where to start. They give you a little idea. Doing a bath can be really good as well. A floor wash can be really good. Pretty much speaking it out loud as well. Like, I am cleansed, purified, and protected. I banish and clear unwanted energy and call back your energy. Speak life for yourself. In the last video, I never talked about your words holding power, and that is an earth element as well. So having that authority in your voice and saying, I am divinely protected and I'm removing whatever the fuck that does not belong to me. Like, you hold that authority. That's how much power you have. The world tells us we don't have power because it's trying to fill a void of emptiness of what this society wants us to feel. But when you realize you are the authority, you are the source, you are the power in your life, that's what makes it so much easier in your practice. And having that bass in your throat, speaking your truth, blocking that unblocking your throat chakra and speaking like this is not what's happening. I'm protected. I'm highly and divinely protected, and praying as well can really help as well to actually cleanse and banish anything that does not serve you at all. Give you that purification energy. Pretty much wiping away things that does not serve you. And I'd rather things be like, washed away and clear from my life instead of things that's constantly lingering in my space. That's pretty much what cleansing and banishing is. If you don't really do that and you just do protection, you pretty much trapping the energy in of the negative energy, the evil eye, the jealousy, or just nasty, mucky energy that we don't fully know. And spirit just help us through it. And ask your spiritual team, ask God for your cleansing, protection, and things like that. But of course, lastly, if you want to use some candles as well, that works too. Counter magic is that girl. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, like I said, banishing and cleansing is really good. So, what some candles can we use? So for cleansing, I normally use white candles, and for banishing I use black candles. But of course, white candles can be used for various things in multiple things and practices. So it's like a multi-faceted candle. A black candle though is gonna get that banishing and protect the energy going on. So do with that what you will, and you can dress it with the oils that I told you about, like from Moonlight and Sage or Sasha House or Fantastic Nowhere. It's so many different places you feel called or drawn to get oils from can help. Or you can just use some regular old olive oil or any oil you got up in your cabinet to dress that candle. First, I always say write your name and your birthday on it, but write that I am cleansing and banishing unwanted energy from my space or something like that on the candle, or write a petition about that with the name and the birthday as well. And pretty much dress the candle with the herbs and things like that, and burn it down and setting the intention that my space is cleansed and clear and banishing. But back to the smoke cleansing. I know this is all over the place. It's just a natural conversation, okay? Back to the smoke cleansing. When you are smudging, when you are burning the incense, when you are doing any of that, open your window so the energy have somewhere to go. So you can finally actually cleanse and banish your space from any negative energy or any energy that's lingering. And I'm hearing some of you guys might need to work with Archangel Michael. He can make some shit happen. He can make some shit happen and get some things moving. But Opening the window can help just put out the energy and let that energy go. But also opening the window in general can really just bring some more crispest, natural air in the space, and they pretty much naturally cleanse the space as well and set the intention that you want your space to be cleansed and protected and banish any negative energy that does not serve you in your highest good. But having that authority in your power, in your practice to help you actually move forward, it's gonna help a lot. It's gonna help a lot, especially if you plan on want to share your practice with other people. It helps you be protected in that process, and adding a little bit of protection every time you do a magic working can help a lot as well. So I hope this video helped somebody. I know this video was all over the place, but if you have more questions, please leave comments below. But remember, banish, cleanse, and protect in that order. Okay, in that order. And make sure you straight, you will always be straight. And knowing that your power, that your energy and your power is enough to make things move in your reality. So I really hope this helps somebody. Until next time.